Exciting news for Formula One fans. Mercedes has just made a huge leap forward with their W15 car, showing they're ready to dominate the rest of the 2024 season. After struggling earlier in the year, their recent upgrades have turned the W15 into a top contender. With these major improvements, Mercedes is poised to shake up the standings and challenge for victory at every race. According to Tom Clarkson, host of the F1 Nation podcast and F1 press conferences, Mercedes is poised to dominate the remainder of the 2024 season. Clarkson believes that after mastering performance in hot track conditions, Mercedes is ready to secure multiple wins when F1 resumes after the summer break. Mercedes has already shown strong form, clinching their third victory in the last 4 races at the Belgian Grand Prix. Clarkson predicts that this momentum will carry through the final 10 races, making Mercedes a formidable force in the championship battle. Mercedes to keep the wins coming after F1 2024 summer break. Mercedes were on track for a strong performance at the Belgian Grand Prix, aiming for a 1-2 finish. However, George Russell's victory was taken away post-race due to his W15 being underweight. Despite this setback, Tom Clarkson sees a silver lining. He believes that Mercedes has overcome their previous issues with hot track conditions, which were once their Achilles heel. Clarkson predicts that Mercedes will be a formidable contender in the remainder of the 2024 season, expecting them to secure lots more races and build on their current tally of 3 wins. He noted, "They're very much in the mix. They've won 3 of the last 4 races. Would you believe that?" Clarkson attributes this turnaround to Mercedes' improvements since the Monaco Grand Prix. "It's an extraordinary turnaround by that team," he said. Since the Monaco Grand Prix, when they first brought the new front wing, George Russell ran it there exclusively, and they've just gained in momentum ever since. Clarkson highlighted Russell's pole position in Canada, noting that he set the exact same lap time as Max Verstappen, further showcasing the team's progress and potential for the remainder of the season. He also said, "And it was kind of in Canada where I felt the team properly arrived, and I think they will win lots more races in the second half of this year." He highlighted that Mercedes overcame their previous issues with high temperatures, calling the Belgian Grand Prix a breakthrough moment for the team. "Partly because I thought Spa, Belgian Grand Prix Sunday, was run in very hot conditions. And that has been the Achilles heel of that W15 so far this year," Clarkson explained. Clarkson emphasized that Formula One typically deals with hot track temperatures, except for a few races like Singapore and Las Vegas. With this challenge addressed, he believes Mercedes will be formidable moving forward. Formula One is a sport that follows the sun, apart from Singapore and Las Vegas obviously, but we do deal with hot track temperatures, and now that they've got that sorted out, I think they will be formidable in the second half of the year. Currently, Mercedes is in 4th place in the Constructors' Championship with 10 races remaining, 142 points behind leaders Red Bull, but only 79 points behind Ferrari. How did Mercedes turn their season around? The 2024 F1 season has been a dramatic journey for Mercedes. Initially, the team started the year as the 4th fastest on the grid. However, by the time they reached the Belgian Grand Prix, they had managed to become the fastest team. This impressive turnaround is largely attributed to their exceptional engineering team, who have expertly refined the W15 into a dominant force on the track. Mercedes' performance leap can be traced back to their early struggles with the new generation of cars introduced in 2022. Initially, they made a critical error with the zero side pods concept, which set them back significantly. Switching to a more conventional design similar to other teams didn't yield immediate results, as adapting a car's philosophy is a complex and lengthy process in Formula One. Throughout this period, other teams continued to advance their cars, widening the performance gap. Despite these challenges, Mercedes, as a championship-winning team, proved their resilience and capability. Their current dominance is a testament to their relentless pursuit of excellence and ability to overcome initial setbacks. With their strong performance in recent races, Mercedes is well positioned to continue their impressive run and challenge for top positions in the remainder of the season. At the start of the 2024 season, Mercedes' W15 was the fourth fastest car on the grid, often trailing behind Ferrari, McLaren, and especially Red Bull. Their best result before the Monaco Grand Prix in May was a fifth-place finish at the season opener in Bahrain. During this period, Lewis Hamilton's average finishing position was 7.6, while George Russell's was 8.8. Disappointing results for a top team like Mercedes. The major turning point for the W15 came at Monaco, where the team introduced a significant upgrade. Only George Russell tested the new front wing, which replaced the previous legality wire design with a more traditional approach. The original front wing aimed to enhance airflow to the side pods and control the front tyre's rake through vortex creation. However, it didn't deliver the expected results. The new front wing featured a different shape with a notably longer second element. This redesign allowed the W15 to generate more downforce, leading to improved performance in various corners and more consistent track results. Another crucial yet less visible improvement involved continuous modifications to the car's floor throughout the season, with a significant update at Imola. These changes were not publicly visible, but played a vital role in enhancing the W15's overall performance. Though Monaco itself isn't a representative track, Mercedes saw tangible benefits in the following race in Canada, where George Russell secured the team's first podium of the season, with Hamilton close behind. This marked the beginning of a revival for Mercedes, as they won 3 out of the next 6 races, signaling a strong turnaround in their season. Small W15 changes make a big difference. As noted, many of Mercedes' significant improvements were not immediately visible. The team had struggled with car balance in previous seasons, which led to inconsistent performance. For the first time since early 2022, Mercedes appears to have regained a reliable and consistent edge. The key to this turnaround was addressing issues with the car's floor. Recall the bouncing problems that plagued them at the start of 2022, which took a long time to fix. These issues, combined with suspension and aerodynamic challenges, made achieving a balanced car quite difficult. However, by solving these fundamental issues, Mercedes engineers gained a better understanding of ground effect and were able to develop a more reliable and consistent floor. With this solid foundation, other performance problems became easier to address. The major upgrade introduced in Monaco was a turning point for the W15, significantly boosting its performance. Previously, the W15 performed well on slow corners and short tracks, and engineers focused on maximizing these strengths. However, the team recognized the need to address deeper problems and aimed to create a car that performs effectively across all track types. Their technical upgrades reflect this shift in focus. After investing time and effort into solving these core issues, Mercedes is now reaping the rewards. Their strategic improvements have clearly paid off, positioning them as a formidable competitor in the latter part of the season. What to expect from Mercedes before the end of the season? The upcoming races will be a true test for Mercedes as they look to confirm their impressive performance. Their next race takes them to the Netherlands, a circuit that is expected to suit their car well. Temperature will be a key factor for Mercedes. The W15 has shown a preference for cooler conditions, so any heat at the Dutch track could pose a challenge. Nonetheless, Mercedes is anticipated to be competitive and fight for a podium finish or even a victory. Following the Netherlands, Mercedes will face 2 high-speed tracks where top speed is crucial, areas where the W15 has not been particularly strong this season. Despite this, their top speed issues haven't significantly impacted their results so far. For instance, during qualifying in Belgium, Mercedes recorded the second slowest top speeds but managed to be the fastest on race day. Monza and Azerbaijan, known for their emphasis on speed, will test this weakness more severely. It will be interesting to see how the W15 performs at these fast circuits and whether the team can adapt effectively. So, what do you think of Mercedes dominating Formula One in 2024 after a major W15 breakthrough? Comment below your views and subscribe for more.